What do you make about what he said about Trent Alexander-Arnold and this hybrid role he's now playing within this side and getting lots of assists? I think it's 5 in 4 now.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell they all respect him as a top player. I think it's amazing words from a top player himself, so that should give Trent a load of confidence. But I think he knows he has the respect of everyone here, especially. I think it's, in the media he gets criticised a lot for his defending. But I think in the way Liverpool play, he's their biggest outlet in terms of assists, goals, creativity. So we should look at the other side of what he does in the game instead of sort of looking at his faults all the time. Like I say, he's a big player for Liverpool. And he's very adaptable as well, like you said, with the position he's gone into.
I'm going to press play here on one of the clips that we have, which I'm sure you both saw earlier on as well. I mean, what do you like most about Trent's position there? What is the most attractive thing about it for you?
Obviously, his passing's his biggest strength, so I think he sees the pitch more all in front of him instead of maybe just down one side. And like I say, he's got it all in his locker. He can drive it, chip it, curl it, he can bend it around people. You think of probably him and Kevin De Bruyne as probably the two best passers in the league. And I just think it's another dimension to his game. Like I say, if he plays on the right, are they blocking him off a little bit? So obviously Jurgen's thought, how can I move him inside, maybe another 10 yards? And Michael maybe back me up here. I think once you move position another 5 or 10 yards inside, the pitches become bigger and more clearer, and you see a lot more passes. And I think it's just basically trying to get him on the ball.
With his range of passing, he's got both options there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
To right in the centre to be able to pick people out, to turn, he's so comfortable, natural on the eye. His range of passing is absolutely amazing what he's got in that right foot and in those positions where he can turn with the overload. So when he comes in from that wider area, he can free him up, the midfielder can empty the space, then he just starts hitting those passes with a front three with a great range. What obviously says to me is he's comfortable in that position. Why are Liverpool only deciding to use him in that type of role now? What's Jurgen Klopp seen? Is it in his team? Is it Trent Alexander-Arnold himself? Where he's wanted to get him into those positions. It feels like he can improve his football. But we've seen Pep Guardiola go and do it with Manchester City. They're probably the leaders in that, regards to the fullbacks going into the middle. Are we seeing Jurgen Klopp sort of move his trend and bend towards the thinking of Pep Guardiola? I don't know what you're thinking, but no, it's certainly helped Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah. And I think some managers sometimes get stuck in their ways, they won't change, they can continue with his system.
Stubborn.
Yeah, maybe Jurgen's thinking we need another way of playing, another dimension to get him on the ball, because, like I say, if I was a left-hand side to play against Trent, I'd try and get him to him as quick as possible because he can play around you, etc. So I think, like you said, Jurgen, watching other managers, watching other teams play, it's not an arrogance. Sometimes you've got to think, well, yeah, they do that, why can't we try that and get our players to do that? And like I said, sometimes get rid of your stubbornness and try a different way of playing, because like I say, you can't always play one way and win games.
How does he adapt, obviously, defensively? So when he's gone into that role, you being a left-sider,
yeah.
And they say, well, where do I go with him? How far do I travel inside the pitch?
Yeah.
So what is he, where's the weakness that you see for him when he's in there? And at what point does he need to get back in him, what sort of distance?
Well, this is why I thought Jordan Henderson is a big plus for him. I know he's not playing, but you think a lot of time he's up and down his right side, and Jordan sort of covers across, doing stuff. Fabinho's got a big job on his hands, because like you said, if they break down the ball, and you can imagine Son in this left-hand channel picking it up, they'll probably look for him as the first pass. So, yeah, how they do that in rotation, obviously the defenders have got to come across and shift their shape, because like you say, he's literally 20 yards out of position when they lose the ball. So that'll be the big one, because I think Tottenham will see that as an outlet.
Yeah. You're just basically saying he's copying Pep, that's what you're trying to get at.
Yeah. Well, I'm just asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Reasonable question.
We've seen many people do that. I'd say Gareth Southgate, we've seen with the England team.
Yeah.
Do you know that right back player or whatever's had to go and drift inside into a position, leaving that back three. So Trent can also do it in that position as well. So listen, the game is revolving. I think Pep, regards to formation, is the market leader. And are we now seeing Liverpool, who've had that very, very predictable, although extremely effective way of playing for many years? It's the first time we've seen them broken, and now he's changing it slightly.